I mean, you are wasting time because there's too much money in the mining sector moving there. And yes, I'm a fubideja.
To cocoa production, we will ensure our commitment to pay our farmers 70% of the world market price of cocoa.
Wow!
On this fuel allowance and clear case of PRN settings.
And someone for you now koba ebium emra jumadi so as usual. Mene abusia panic of so do me and asensia. And sama e koso e o my Ghana mu. Ye babe di hon komo after say Attorney General Elder EOCO say onye hwehwemu emfa Joseph Yamin galamsey won sensem ensem bebre e refrechi e basese ameno kasei Joseph Yamin finally wababonten e ensem bebre ababetu dwa e ensem e na oka quick one eberum eno achi soso no abetodwa se kokobuo ye babetum His Excellency John Mahama e ensem bebre e na ababetu dwa afa ho yebero ho nso na afi no ye din komo NPP amanyoko no nso enkomo bebre e refio eba entinan sam no doso badan ye be kona afi no abusua panikovu so adiomi awram abusua bokọ de
Yamin adom me ho ye matamfo guso ebre na nso ye
bokọ ense ensem afio man Ghana mu ba no ano den abetodwa se Attorney General Elder EOCO se wo munya hwehwemu emfa galamsey won sensem Joseph Yamin NFA NDC third vice chairman and send beto dwasa no na amanfo din komo se na Joseph Yamin ni galamsey won sensem de en se emu orem kakra baran eno chi ena Joseph Yamin ababonten eri nsem bebre ababeto dwa into quick one oyo screen no so a ena daso nti honorable Joseph Yamin ti abusia ena daso nti bobo modin a chemu maye
okay ma yenko na me nka no tiawa na afi yenko enim ma me ntia ya hwefo nyina also once upon a time in 4BN barracks complex we used to go hunting for cats, and in one of our hunting expedition we chanced upon a cat which belongs to a soldier. And as we were closing in on catching the cat, the owner of the cat came out of his room and we had to run for cover. Typical of a soldier, he traced us to where we had camped, preparing one that we had caught already. Upon approaching us, he said, "Joe, so you people wanted to add my cat to what you were preparing," which we flatly deny it. And he said, "I saw this dog around you chasing my cat, and you are here denying." These were his last statement before leaving us. Tomorrow, everybody go hear of it. And true, the next morning, the news started spreading like a fire. When you see a lion sleeping, don't wake it up, because you may not like what the action of the lion. A quote from the soldier I am borrowing. Tomorrow, everyone will hear of us. Joseph Yamin. Na ure asemia ode ato hono a. Eye brofo no atro.
After say case in buy
After. Enu eche ye betu dwa. Say Joseph Yamin ehun akobon galamsey a. Yenim se ono anaban eye John Mahama ne da no no. Nani abere se opese otu ase ana wososo ano se de be yenkofo ha ma. Na se a whole national organizer abeto dwa se ohunbu mu dia na ese mu orem. Enti di we no de beto ho no akofa niam bebre so de aba menkrofo ahyase e digest English na a wotro he de beto ho no. Na ore brofu ya ne tintin ni ntiawa no aye mmofra sa atam no omu nyi no omo barracks na omo call eye enkrache nti nkrache no emu ena wo mo kofa soja ni bi ekra nka wo mo kopena china soja ni ba abonto obehu ya wo mu dwane ye na so no madika akowia bi dada a wo mo ye ho adwuma e wo baabi na soja ni di wo mo ntenta akohu ho ena wo ka cha se na jo wo sawo no mo benanga mo bedeme mekra na ba be ka mo de no na ba bere ena wo mo di na yin se enya no kore se wo mo ba be chine kra no se me hu se mo de kraman asa mekra no epe no ache no ana wo kan sanya no kura ade achi a obia bete sansem we say
na so ebe no obuo
in the first place the person otia say ye mfa kraman kura enko okrache ti sa statement ho no Joseph Yamin ka sampa ye mfa kraman anko okrache dia metia se famu ni se Joseph Yamin pa je se ye galamsey asema ono no ye mfa ne nko galamsey.
Okay oyo screen no so a Joseph Yamin esade nsemi atudwa o say for the records I am not a miner, neither do I own any mining concession.
I am for person prompt me say, Yamin, you are wasting time because there's too much money in the mining sector moving there. And yes, I'm a fubideja. If you are not person draw my attention by these stories, and this I mean, this is baseless. It has nothing to do. I don't do it. We are happy that I'm able to help a lot of people. Some of the tax force operations no
yamfa kraman nko krache enti diameti ase wa hande o pa che ne se onu Joseph Yamin no se eba galamsey na onu onim hu bi
se anu confirm se onu galamsey
anu osade we beto ho na se de mi chem de akosie so no ate ase ko obi onim se de esi kon krache de anya kraman ne de nko kra okra hu odin che kraman obebo nani ti emfa ne nko na o kan sembi di twato o se oboro soja ni ne west. Tomorrow, everybody go hear it. Adia will be abete. And lo and behold, you read Joseph Yamin ashase all your interviews. Watching simu. I can't send back could be an interview ametia. Hupa. So say lion say oda men konkunyane no because unyane na unim ni odi beba. Eyemi hu ye pa. Because senior all can try to brofo ni abebuo di gugu ono it means say Joseph Yamin de me say o nsem bi onim bibia me no mienu yenim
meba on say attorney general elder EOCO say omunya hwehwemu no amanfo kan nsem bebre we de keto bi di enti na mane ba ne sa
ma me nwie ha onim nsem bia me no mienu yenim e bia se ye push no to the wall e bi obeyi nsem de aba enti sa ne line no e ho nam te ase attorney general order see enye hwehwemu emfamfa Joseph Yamin ensema betodwa one abanga the third vice chairman edema NDC abanga no so answer na beba abanga no so kra ba abontia mo no so abedi nine sa say onim ho hwe you can't fault your friends attorney general and this is clear of good governance obian kebeka say Joseph Yamin a national organizer bra papa ne breye some videos some pictures ensuom na ne ka naka baabi wo so otwa asuo no okọ asuo naja no okọ bontoa enkurase a onam fom nom ne ade I think say one of his video kurase mi hu say wo bi ne ade enti wo bre pa ti yemu kemu ya ni so but this is clear of good governance man panyin no ase say aban no ya panyin no wonye saade enhwehwemu ti aban no ya panyin so de akoma wo ku esefata so omo so ye nhwehwemu EOCO so omo so nhyase no omye nhwehwemu de atie nie ye nhwehwemu ne emfamra na ye hu say indeed Joseph Yamin ampa de abetodwa na small scale miners ana eka say ono ati ekuo bi a ode wono ne namba bia wono eye galamsey no a cha say wono ba na omo bagigi sika emu ani mfidie e de free wo mo hono ma edi a wo mo boye nipa mienu yi abanga enu Joseph Yamin wo mo bo mo din de kire no enti Joseph Yamin na say per this statement a free small scale miners wo ba no no wo mo fo mo ni kru si emu mienu santam sei enu Joseph Yamin anasa abanga say wo gine ho e wo galamsey site won ma wo gi bibi free wo mo na mom the so called task force na wo mo ka no ana ba wo mo di Joseph Yamin ani abanga ni din e de ba gi sesika na niam de free wo ani na wo se ye hwehwemu enti attorney general and John Mahama and I said the government no woman from Sobia name no almost show the clear sign of good governance
but when so no edu ba bia obi so beka se enya ade bia opposition no person mo ye no mo delay John Dramani Mahama because ye wo na until for the abetudwa say koke bia pie wo Ghana ama airport say but provide evidence untimi provide ntia se wo no ma beka se we asi enti ebia se mampani no beka se oye nhwemu a endile niema enu so de ontimi ka se obe unye nhwemu sabe sa so be ye bayiye de wo se onya adaje anajo na oditu nu ni adaje enko ye bayiye e wo ho enti sa so be mampani na we nyina na ko opposition nim nyao na ko smooth ene se de nyame adaroma de se baifo banko a de niema si ko wa ban yi mu yi on se ene
fuwa aye one cedi na sha ase ya adwumo but obi anti you ese obi anim because from apa fa obi ho no ya fe no kwadwen sa ne ma no so atiase enti eno no eka ho eka governance ho opposition ne tena sidin ne wa no amfa bibia mebom ana wa amfa bibia metwam no gya na ko smoother no pepa na manyoko na firi ho kra enti aye taxes eka politics ho was so moye and nuna I was MPP crowd to money no me no mu janze mu na o mo to na wo mu di o mu won party enti anu de e normal enti man panyini e ban so wutumi nkasa an opposition na peso odidi lemi nti wo tan dabi tini yesi propaganda asam ne nya nokre but se wan tu wan na mon na man krofo ekosoka na afi abaye nokre na abedi nkrofo tim e wo hodom na akode yetiaw enti e ba se ya se wasete committee wosi wo mo nhwe na wo mo nhwehwem EOCO otu wo mo behwehwemu no ebekon na at the end no wo de humu ahe ne de aba aya no kura emra nne di enye no kura na Joseph Yamin ni ti asan enti ano de it is part of politics untumi M40 opposition.
Okay, na yenhwa de eno chi ena his excellency John Mahama ebe kasade nsem bebre eto 20 o say President Mahama orders immediate arrest and prosecution of individuals impersonating members of the Anti-galamsey task force.
No. Joseph Yamin kura kan. O say obia oba obia no nsoma obia. Oni task force obia. Na eye aban ni mom ni necessity no mo kwan se wo mo di saa bambofo no eko. Eti se wono Joseph Yamin no obi di ne din aba. Se wono Yamin no na eye saa de na ani won so obi ento mo nkọ chese nipa kro no John Mahama de atoso se won mo di nkrofo di nam ani won mo aban ni nsoma won mo no won ne nam di nsem hunu no emra ne nche won na emra ne wo mu ni ani emra ne chew na won nyina so e chese Yamin na soma wo John Mahama na soma wo esedu nketia na soma wa then na de agu honom ni Ghana fo ye nyina hu ya betna na address wo mo kama eti a nice directive na ode aba. And I don't think say we cry was police for motenase ansa ene mo a wose mu wose motenase mama mpanyi di we banza na mo ate e wo so mo hyase na mo ate ntam kra na sankrofo ni nyina no because ye won krofo a wumpo ombe hye de di bone ade ahya aban no and indeed we be kom so na bia ye wa aban no so nipa bia o mo so je ni sumase eti aya sika nufanu o si twa ha ne twa ha obi be se da ye no they destroy this government obi nso wa aban ne mu na funi ni obedi enti no obaye na dwo so obaye ni sumase na odi agu aban na ni mase enti tempa na
we no obi se Joseph Yamin kwa oye national organizer man DC na ye se ye be hwemu yi na chama untumi eno so china bi chama untumi case ni san sorry amo bi ankasa
no because and na me catch us a clear sign of good governance because enye wuntumi nko a and na say the national organizer no so yenye ni hwehwemu yemfa ne nko ne yenye hwehwemu it is all your opposition now so ye bi ne afre wa o ha ne say and NDC fo nyina nsori na won mo nko ye demonstration kasa adentina abane ko hwehwemu di afa Joseph Yamin ho ana
NDC fo mo nsori o
eye munti ane ye Yamin sa national organizer fo nyina mo nsori na ye munti ane ye Yamin sa NDC for nso no mo koye demonstration na no emra ne dimra said the chief justice outgoing kan no was it no matter the amount of noise that you make the law is the law
yemfio na yemfio ni nche ha o say President Mahama directs cancellation of fuel allowance and allocation for all political appointees with immediate effects. Quick one yengna sansem nim
akoso aye say ya de opesa wo ya ne say opesa NPP amanyuko nda ne PNC simple I say why na adwen say obegu all the political parties e wo Ghana ni titru omagu grada but NPP opesa o de kan
we say na ya asase onti mumunya botre kakra
but ye hu bi e wo previous government ono kura wa appointing nipa bebre no ye hu na ye finish say ye first house nkura nipa no mo ye say wo ministers nkwa no mo ye say Edru Yemi kunya 125 ministers e wo Ghana. And it's 125 ministers in Ghana. Sabusume no bia Yusufam 1000 Ghana cedis ya. 120 no 5000 times 120 say. And you see, yenye bi e was a previous government na omu ministerial aye position na say ne kakra na ya say wosono pieto. But aban we ba ye no no wonya 60 pe. ya go MMDCs ebi abeko Jubilee House obeko MCs any appointees board nominate and near ma wodo awaboboba government appointees na no ne ye ka tie ni ye ka government appointees a enye de ya hyeda ato aba na de ama no de aban na boni din se Kwaku Kofia na kotu banchi no ha woni abodi wo ya appointee wo se ko ya nto so aba watch say enti sankrofo no na wo ka obi eto no so bia no anka ho pe me ma understand no because the government appointee dia o ma abobodi na adenti ana was a government appointee o man na etofom wo de ma no na boso so ya se atua ne ka ne teacher ni tie kura ase
o ye adwuma mo man
o na teacher ni dia se wo ye adwuma dia ma ne maame teacher ni dia wo ye adwuma dia ma na ancestors what you say teacher ni eko frimi nufu so e na okọ kira de wonam network kura wonya bi wonam fom sa because o ka kura ba bia ka kura ntimi nko ono no de ne bosumi akatua kakeketo abi no ana na adan Kwaku Fado ka kire emire bi se teacher ni ntimi meye billionaire no se no nkwa na aban na ana o sa de tofu but wo aban nipa ya bodin a san ka same jamfi ti Coacoa board so ana se gold board so ne allowances nko a de odi etontade nko a ani na ketua akire ni nyina no na ye citizens ayete ano ye ne yesa fu ene ka
but as John Mahama, His Excellency, the second coming as a strategize niema. On say time o twa ilevi muni ayi no man for busa senti he papa na papa ebenye skade abuman no. But as a tete ha no kakanga.
Ebi no. Eti u bisa se watwa ilevi mu fa no obenya de abuman na 4 years na de abeto dwa ne se 121 million Ghana cedis se ka obetimi asave 4 years with this ala ayi nko a watwa mu no. What this paya cancellation nko a de abeto dwa se sika amfie 9 no ye betimi asave no no. Eti wo bisa se 11 e fa no obenya fra bi nie. Enne wo ye government appointee ni abodi se koye adwuma fa mo man no a ni ya nto so abanko ade a ane wo na beto fam wo
enti we no kyese temamufo no yenso ye benya so mfaso bi enye se da bia ye tua tax ye se ni de mampanifo
enti ane no ebi no mpranfo na hu na mane se bi na ye coupon o mo gya no de ama o mpranfo na wo mo eyusu se de ayeka
meba yenko tie samia okumra o de nsem bia tudwa ense o se ensem abetodwa sa no on tinsamase. Now, if
the president wants to really show that he's committed on this fuel allowance and the cutting down of fuel and scrapping of it, I'm challenging them to close down the fuel depot at the castle, and that's at Jubilee. Because with that, then that means they are no longer going to take the fuel for free. Number two, who is a political appointee? Because the publication said political appointees. Does it include ministers? Does it include CEOs? Does it include presidential staffers? So who are the political appointees? Are you just talking ministers or ministers, deputies, CEOs? Again, I need clarification on what is the definition of the fuel allowance. Does it mean fuel for any political appointee? Or are they trying to say that the money that will be used to pay by these appointees, it will be refunded or they will be made to pay back? There's clarity on that we need. Then again, how much is being spent on these fuel allowances so that after scrapping, how much savings are we making? So these are very serious questions that we need to ask. Let me ask a very interesting question. If the Minister for Communication drives from here to Adan or to Ningo Pram Pram to do government business, at the end of the day, is he returning the fuel in the fuel that the state bought for that vehicle to get him to Adan or Ningo Pram Pram and back, or there will be some way somehow there wouldn't be any fuel at all? So clearly, if you ask me, I think there are more questions to be asked with this particular directive. I just see it as populist. It's just public gimmick and a clear case of PR and settings. That's what I would say.
Okay, Abushia. Oh, Samia Uku, Unim. Also, when a settings keke.
Ninsam na omo kano as I was a opposition oka because and me see kosa Mahama we no de beto kwase na ko ready o me NPP ni nanso we nko ade mampanyini onto aso me see wo bi oye benfo nko na sa de we nani nso Samia Uku bisa sembi enu na mene ne ya adwen kakra bi se government appointees no abani nchirem se DCs ka ho MMCs ka ho ba se de medical ka no Samia Uku sa abani si government appointees dia ene na wo bi eto no so ba bi anka ho DC ya to no so aba
ene enfo mo nka ho
no udi se obisa but for now the yenya no the brighter senke ye nipa ba ko pese ana wa ba anum ana John Mahama say nipa no yemfuwa ani biema enke hu ska netimi ya bibia at the end of the year
but me sure say bibia a process nti sa na mani nyina mo di gu akwa
sa minum for now minim the number of government appointees but the brighter said the mesia ka cho sika be save no memu no afa safuwa cancellation ho no say aban no said the enim no manani da hono a obetim de aye monumental project bi ama ebesi ho na ye boni din and now we NPP ni a me se Coacoa se Asante region na kubisa ema wo ho a wo moton niam sa asem we ba ye no se de omusi som obi ani age ani we no aye de ne wa ya de ye nyina ye ntue fam ho because aye sisie si ye nyina ye ya ban adwuma na obi de ye man coupon no di bu petrol free me hu si trade union congress one president Jirigogo waba bekasa ai ebasa ememwa ema productivity enkosoro na chechefo na omocha de na productivity na koso anase kofom yani yenso ya bua ma ban o man na ya adwuma na yani ade disika na tofom na koso anase kofom enti a good directive. Don't expect Samia Ukuso woman no mebo John Mahama abaso. Don't expect anybody from opposition party say woman no mebo na abaso. Na emum no yene yetimemfo no right now no NDC NPP air fight three battles. NPP air fight NDC. NPP air fight Ghanaians and wo man kasa fight wo mo. Inti don't expect say obeba beka bibi papa bia dia fa such good initiative, such good directives. Such massa. John Mahama, to be frank, now no mekan no obi say ayesa na say udi atem mini atem but already the first year now and answer the first time now buy no and the second time we was nyansa pa and we nyansa pa and what been one mem ai sana was mekano first time no
za sebu no obi ko ka bi kire osofo Ebenezer de bufu ye no we nyansa say say the toto de oba first niam obeye ye no ne hwe nne amanfo se ntro na na mu twato
antron de oye de amanyo se mewom ono amu kra waka bi pen but me be one mo ne se de o si ye no na ansa chaye bebre amon se waye mature e wo politics mu waye mature e wo governance mu waye mature wo presidency wo enti no ka kire obi se wo nye president da enti men kan bi satam no no nye bi da the first time no de aba ti na ekọ bara nenu ne ntutie ne anamo bi betu bia ese otiwa na anigye foforo na bebom day to day 1 minute bia bi foforo ye good ba mesre na pointies no minim say ye binom ya because ye binom didi ho afa na nka mo be didi ho ye de John Mahama say o me yenye but because of say beboa mo ankasa na aboa mo party no na aboa Ghana nti no o mo nyina koma pam mo nko ye Jirigogo bia wa akire na mo mfa koma pa efa nya adwuma nfa mo man no
na abeto dwa se Coacoa bo no ye ba betum oso mo keka se okọ world marketer Coacoa bo akran ko se ton Coacoa be 7,000 Ghana na de no omoton 3,000 ne ai enti abeto dwa his excellency John Mahama kasa fa ho ye ntim ne koba ye beto aso.
When it comes to cocoa production, Western North is a leader. Indeed, the people of this region are the backbone of Ghana's cocoa production. But I'm aware of the hardships our cocoa farmers face: low prices, inadequate extension services, and delays in the distribution of cocoa inputs. And so let me be clear today, we will ensure our commitment to pay our farmers 70% of the world market price of cocoa. The sweat of our cocoa farmers deserves dignity and a fair reward. We've also restructured the cocoa rehabilitation program, especially in Bia and Dwabosu areas, where swollen shoots and old trees have drastically reduced cocoa yields. Under the new leadership of the Ghana Cocoa Board, they will prioritize the distribution of improved seeds, regular extension support, and proper compensation for rehabilitated cocoa farms.
His Excellency John Mahama, Bomoni Achimai.
Na the all can you say? Say the cocoa no mbe ni. Nyame adoma. You can't say word marketing. We are say Jamaso. Baby, I took cocoa no cocoa depo e wo wiase no. Wo mo kwa, wo mo coin na cocoa bag, wo mo ton 1 cedi wo ha. Wo mo ba hanma, on be ma 70 pesos. Say you ton 100 million. And they were on ma, or bomb 70 million. One bag.
That's a 70%.
70% out of any price. Wow. A be free world market at Yaba. Mimi Yokuania. Empire me bonus say world market in the price and Uncosro.
And I said, you're creating the Yamuba.
Ready comment. Ebinum say Womoko spray Womoko to say, Sia. Because Ebin see that. Etina American says third time media from January to July ya wo media no kwasam nie be fo bankwa ana ne ma ekoso wo amemu no mu no na ni nye ho na mesre sa odi sa kasa we be ye adwuma ye nim so obeye but mo nye mistake ampa okona 70% no fama na nan makuafo wonim de eba de odi ni koko ebe smoke no de akwa because no obejai Obetua fam dia kwa man foforo so akoton no obejai onyai kura ni nyina na so anti kura na say ya nipa 100 na de kwa emu be se 80 ebejai ebebo mo man productivity e koko no asa akosoro enti odi kodwa man so a obeton na abeba obetua kuafo ka na aban no so onya bebedi de etie ni aban no abefa mu 30% pe no the 70% ndi amakuafo enkoye here by the case aban no na akuafo beche 50-50 ana ba ni be fa kase na akuafo afa ketwa won no wakokoto won mo akutua wodua koko ye gusu adodo ho yi nkrampan atutwa atwa ho akobo ahata okoton ya wo ama ne mu be se 20% na wo afa kase me se nyankopon se sati po we ya John Mahama aka no odi aba abonten no ma bibia nsesa papa na dwene o ma ni nam intact no mfanya adwuma na ye nananom akuafo o mo bre o munya mfaso no e free sa menekui o munya mfaso menim se free August hoko no koko be hya ase no ma ye ho adwuma enti media no kwasem ni me hu ye de me kan ya ne se wow ti me gira ambulance service wa ga na nyina nem ya ka se wow
His Excellency John Mahama Ghana kuafo nyina se wo mo dawase obeye nti wo ma dawase aha ti ya hwe ni mu ene duwa ni ahwe ni mu na still na ade yi enheda nko yi ana ya sabe kan wasa
ya no an se mafa me phone na me call world market price na ye say John Mahama say no de ma wo mo eye no anu no enye no anu papa o ha no say ya ka no te akodi hwan wo de hwan na ekodi awo ma de mo ansana ebewie ne yenko NPP na ebeto dwa se wo mo connect meeting ama brand champion akwa tia chama untumi ho ama chese abufu aba ensem na kwa ebebre quick one iye ni hu nkomo okay dia tie nyina ne se wo mu nyina mpanyifo na wo mu koshia national executive year council na wo mu ye nhie mu dwedwa manyuko no enti nano John Ejekum Kufuor nsem obeka former president sa manyuko na yi nakwa ana brand champion sorry ye ana na wo ka se papa no e wo se wo mo e fan serious na bibi o mbe ye bia no o mo de ne ka ho ogusu o kasa na no nsi ana benada ntwibo si akonso sorry ye ana ono so de Akufo ado de ebe mu eti na no nsi ana ote ana o se masa trase na na no okura ho kire wo na mbebeli wo woni kapre me kasa na wo ka bi ana o kae na enu na akofa nchi wa so de abai
ne say pa MPP fo nso chama untumi asem to chama untumi ade mo ye no ni
oh sometimes de tie nie obi a waboa wo abrabom abra na wo ahokire mu no e wo se ya wo de ani die bi de ma no
enti na no so waba ba jimi afi EOCO nsem a na chese ye meeting amema nkasa
na ba ho obi nkasa ma nkasa but manipa na no nsi ni brata na me no betena ase ya ye di nkomo America say ya wo so wo kasa America say ya wo so kasa wa na betie ne die on say a listeners na bebre enti na obisa kosa no wa yedin na ma chiemu a ba be wo so wuram no obisa enti say brain asori no agina no kasa ada na ma ne nkasa nwie ansa na wo so wo bibi fa Akufo ado ho a wo de aba batum wo interject no sa na broni ka no but brain so ti wo nkwa no wa say wo bi nya wo nkwa say you joke o say you dey you this kind of joke na too expensive ai na no kra nyam nam talk on dombre wo ma de fa were we kire say na no kra no kom de wanyam nam bre mo no obuo nipa no ya ade but men refer na da bia na wo ka na no ye say na no kom de wo na yenye sa enti bra wo so ya ade be say 50 million say $1 ya wo de ko be no eye why are they? But this is not the time. Mu ye meeting dwendwa manyoko no no. Wait, a issue. Once they say Babonte will be a discussing.
But then minim the NPP. Omo ko meeting bi na eliki.
Etina me say NPP as a political party they are fighting till battles. NDC Ghanaians and themselves. Etu omo NPP no omo kun omo NPP. Anu omo ne Ghana fo nso anya kon. Anu omo ne NDC anya kon. Enti adan na wo some yesa. This is the time adabia meka. Say as a democratic country no we need at least 2 strong political parties ba ko be watchdog anytime bia ba ko wa ba mu but so anya strong opposition party say the NPP gusu wiwie say amako na edu 87 na wo ma John Mahama anya say na John Dramani Mahama ade won tumi nya ne say wo obamu aye oba ade won tumi nya ne say obamu oba ba ye be ma emremu no pe our constitution 1992 constitution no obetumi asigina ye bia na de ye entrench no wori awato de amagana for say enko referendum e de party no say mo opposition mo nya relevant biem mo hu hia biem e wo no mo enti ade ne wo sa opposition wo sa mo ye tumufo say ya mo ntie mo kwakutie ngwase afo no mo nkanya nsase mo nkire mo no mo koye meeting a mo nya fruitful meeting de ade kabom beba na nyi so mo be meeting be wie na fofra ba bontra esa be discussion asa akobu ni pa bem ye nya ne sa enti mesen metu wo mo fo Omungusuwa no mungaka omuhumum ni enya strong opposition party anytime bia no dija ebegu the government in power enso etrim.
Okay. Abusuapani kofu so adiomi ena ye che ne nka no. Ye ko ebesa ba biem. Yakra efo nyina.